Okay, hi everyone. So welcome to our Biolumin C masterclass. And this is really just saying hello to your brighter looking, firmer skin with using Biolumin C serum. Now, as we know, as we get older with age, that our skin starts to slow down quite significantly and the dead skin cells starts to build up, the lines and the wrinkles starts to appear, and that dullness and that dehydration and even a little bit of that sensitization starts to creep in. Now, unfortunately, that is also now, if we think about it, the natural aging process, but there's many other things that can cause aging as well. So here we've got something like your winter climate, we've got your, think about your diet, think about your air conditioning or your heaters, and even just using the wrong products on the skin. So there's two questions that I want to ask you, and that is really just one, is if you've used any product that fights aging before, and if you've used a Biolumin C serum product previously, and what your thoughts were on those. Now, when we think about Dermalogica, we know that Dermalogica is all about skin health. And we know that it's not about the luxury or the pampering or the beautifying of yourself. It's really just making sure that you live your best life in your healthiest skin. So this you can get from numerous things. So those results are actually from your personalized educational advice, your lifestyle advice, and then of course your personalized product recommendation, and then that bespoke treatment experience for your client. So I want you to have a look into a mirror. So I'm going to look into mine, and what I've noticed on my skin is definitely the dehydration that I've noticed creeping in, and the fine lines as well. Now, when we think about aging, so I'm over the age of 30, well, I'm 34, and aging has already kicked in for me. And by this, I just want to say that every year after the age of 50, you lose 1% collagen naturally. So by the age of 40, you would have lost 10% of your collagen. Now think about this, that is just natural aging. But if you're going to include all of those exposomes, which is environmental factors and lifestyle factors, that's going to cause aging as well on the skin. And if we think about that, that's obviously going to accelerate that 1% or that 10% every 10 years on the skin. So think about that UV exposure, think about the lifestyle that you have, the smoking, think about the pollution that you expose your skin to, and just in a nutshell, that's obviously just going to result in those fine lines and wrinkles and that dull, sallow, lackluster looking skin. So there's two triggers I want to actually go through with you. One is UV exposure. Now, UV exposure, actually, they say that 90% of people by the age of 60 is going to actually notice the age spots on their skin, and that's obviously your hyperpigmentation, and that can make you look 10 to 15 years older. So your SPF is crucial for you to wear 365 days a year, and of course, thinking about UVA and UVB. Now, UVA causes the aging, and it actually takes your existing pigmentation and makes it darker, whereas UVB causes burning. And with UVB, that also then stimulates your melanocyte cell to produce more melanin. So even if it's cold outside, even if it's rainy, you are still going to have to use your SPF. But just by using SPF, you are protecting your skin 55% against those free radicals and against aging. So that's half the job all done just by using an SPF. Also, what we need to remember is things like using a hat, using sunglasses, or using protective clothing so that you don't burn unnecessarily, and choosing products or your SPF products that is more than just an SPF, that is more than thinking about things like vitamin C into your product, and really helping to boost that antioxidants and that protection on that skin. So things like dynamic skin recovery, so treating the aging and protecting at the same time. So 2 products in 1. What we also need to think about is pollution. So we know that with inflammaging, it's the inflammation caused by the pollution that over time converts into inflammaging. So it actually converts into aging on the skin. And that is the lines and the wrinkles that you then notice. You also see that dullness, and you also can see hyperpigmentation and of course acne to a severe extent. So you need to see pollution as your free radicals. And your free radicals is like an army that literally wants to break down that collagen and elastin. So what you can do is you can actually go to www.skinpollution.com. And here it's actually going to then showcase, you type in the area that you live, and it will showcase what that percentage or risk of pollution in your area is. So if it's a high risk, we know we have to start using daily superfoliant. And daily superfoliant, of course, has got that anti-adherence complex. So really, it's a mesh that forms on top of the skin so that all the pollution sits on the mesh. And it doesn't necessarily go and sit on the skin and causes that damage on the skin. And of course, come nighttime, when you perform your double cleanse, that mesh will just fall off or rinse off, knowing that the pollution didn't affect your skin. It also has niacinamide, so potent anti-inflammatory, potent antioxidant at the same time. And of course, lactic acid and malic acid, where it helps to stimulate cell renewal, because that's obviously what we need for an aging skin. So what we also need to really think about is a double cleanse. So making sure that we do a thorough double cleanse on the skin to really make sure that we work on a clean canvas so that all of our active ingredients can penetrate much deeper into that skin. So your skin actually goes through quite a lot, and I'm sure you would agree too. But sometimes the skin just needs a little bit of help. And that help obviously is our Biolumin C, or just vitamin C in general. So vitamin C is also known as ascorbic acid. It's a potent anti-inflammatory, and it's the new skincare powerhouse when it comes to ingredients. So it's scientifically proven to fight against those signs of aging and these elements that causes aging on the skin, but it also helps to protect and defend and illuminate that skin and really strengthening that skin as much as possible. So what we need to think about with vitamin C is that vitamin C can actually damage fairly quickly. And the benefits depletes when it gets into contact with air, with heat, and of course with water. And when it actually gets into contact with oxidization, that is when you start seeing that color change. And it's more of that darker color that appears. So think about vitamin C as your product that will literally help to defend that skin. And there's many vitamin C products out there, but not all of them actually perform the way that they say it would help with anti-aging. And not a lot of products has got an exfoliating ingredient in to also help stimulate exfoliation as well. Now, with your vitamin C in general, it boosts your collagen production, it boosts your immune system, and of course, it helps with your wound healing. Now, Biolumin C serum has got ultra stable vitamin C complex in it to literally help to defend that skin, to illuminate that skin, and to help firm that skin up as much as possible. So it's really just using this next technology that Dermalogica has incorporated into their products. So Biolumin C, the bio stands for the bioavailability of the vitamin C. The lumen stands for the luminosity on the skin. And then you've got the C, which stands for vitamin C. And of course, you've got the word serum that showcases the type of product that it is. So a very high performance serum that does 3 key things. It brightens with your lactic acid and your vitamin C. It helps to firm up the skin with your peptide, which is your palmitoyl tripeptide 5, and of course your vitamin C complex. And then it also helps to defend with vitamin C and your chia seeds with your botanical extracts. So a very, very potent product. Now, there was 2 clinical studies done, and the one was our color stability. So we've used Biolumin C serum, and we've also used other products that contained vitamin C as well, so from our competitors. And we've put it through a couple of testing. So color stability testing means that we've put it through normal room temperature, with normal room temperature, and then we've used temperature of 50 degrees Celsius. And after 5 days, what we've noticed is Biolumin C serum actually helped, well, not helped, Biolumin C serum, the color changed only happened about 0.5%, whereas competitor 1 had a color change of 31%, and competitor 2 had a color change of 15%. So here you can really see that oxidization in our Biolumin C serum didn't happen as quick, which means that we've got 7 times more defense in our skins by using this product. Now, the other test that was done was our bioavailability test. So this is really to see how much vitamin C is available for the skin to use. And what we've done here is, after about 22 hours of testing, what we've noticed is that competitor 1 had a bioavailability score of 9, competitor 2 had a bioavailability score of 7, and then Biolumin C had a bioactivity score or bioavailability score of 21. So that's 3 times more than competitor 1. So which means we've got 3 times more vitamin C to be used in the skin without it oxidizing as quick as our competitors. So Biolumin C also helps to brighten the skin. So it literally doubles your luminosity. So what you can do is, there's actually a widget that you can use, and this widget is www.biolumincmirror.com. And literally what you would notice is, I'm going to show you on my phone. So you would go to that website, go to the widget, and what you would notice is a screen that looks like that. And it literally, when you say try me, you will then, it gives you like a couple of educational tips, and it literally, you'll be able to take a selfie of yourself. It's like a mirror, and it will showcase on one half of the skin how your skin looks like right now, and on the other half how your skin would look like by using the Biolumin C serum. So what I want to showcase here is really just how to incorporate that Biolumin C serum into your skincare routine and for your clients as well. So I'm going to perform a brighten and smooth skin bar lesson for you by using my different products and how we're going to incorporate Biolumin C serum. And what you would need for that skin bar, and you can do this with your client as well, and make sure that you've got all your products, you've got your water, your bowls, your mittens, your consumables, and of course your towels, but mainly your products, and obviously your skin fitness plan or your digital form of face mapping, which is your Face Mapping Pro. So first we're going to start off with just putting on my headband. And then I'm just going to use my towel over my lap, and I'll use my dental bib as protection for my clothing. Okay, so we're going to start off with the very first product, which is obviously cleaning your hands with your antiseptic before you actually touch your skin. And we're going to start off with Pre-Cleanse Balm. So with Pre-Cleanse Balm, I'm just going to put a little bit onto my mitt. Now, Pre-Cleanse Balm is absolutely amazing for your drier type skins. It's got that natural biolipid complex to really help with nourishing the skin, and of course helping with just preventing that transepidermal water loss. Now, Pre-Cleanse is quite amazing to remove that very stubborn water-based makeup, the thick makeups. I'm just going to leave out my mascara for now, but usually we would do everything. And with your Pre-Cleanse Balm, it also has your apricot kernel oil that helps to nourish the skin, And of course, you've got your lemongrass and your lemon to really help with invigorating your senses. So amazing product. From here, I am just going to then emulsify it. So it's quite important to emulsify your pre-cleanse purely because you want 2 phases of this pre-cleanse to kick in. One is the oil phase, and secondly is your water phase. So we need to see pre-cleanse as sweeping the skin before you actually mopping. So think about your floors. We need to sweep before we mop. And this is just going to help with obviously emulsifying your pre-cleanse and then making sure that it is now water soluble for it to rinse off easily off the skin. So really working with a semi-clean skin, because that's just your pre-cleanse. We're going to move into your actual second cleanse, which is called your skin resurfacing cleanser. So skin resurfacing cleanser, I'm just going to put a little bit in my hand, and I'm going to add a little bit of water to that. It is your creamier cleanser. It is really going to help with 2 actions actually, cleansing the skin and exfoliating. So it's got that 5% lactic acid in it, and anything in a ratio of 5% lactic acid actually helps stop the pigmentation from forming. So you've got that going, and then of course you've got that thorough clean skin that you're going to work off like a clean canvas, making sure all your other ingredients penetrates that much deeper into your skin. Okay, so this cleanser, ideally you should only be using once a day. So you can choose whether it's night or daytime, because it exfoliates as well. We don't necessarily want to use it twice a day because we don't want to over exfoliate that skin either. So I'm just going to remove this. So my skin really feels clean right now. Okay, so then we're going to move into the antioxidant hydro mist. So this is my all-time favorite. So antioxidant hydro mist actually helps with hydrating the skin. It gives that extra glow, but it also helps with flash firming properties, but it also has a peptide. And that peptide is our sugar trap. So literally preventing advanced glycation in product from happening on the skin and breaking down that collagen production. So it's amazing for smokers because they constantly have that bubble of pollution that they walk around around their skin. So this is really going to shield them with antioxidants across the facial area. From here, we're going to move into our hero, which is our Biolumin C serum. So literally for me, I tend to use about 4 to 5 drops, which is more than enough for my skin. Now, when you use this, ideally you don't want to actually touch the actual pipette, and you just want to apply it on the forehead, the cheeks, nose, and then your jawline, and then of course up the neck. So we know that Biolumin C serum is going to brighten, it's going to firm the skin, but it's also going to help defend the skin at the same time. So 3 times the amount of vitamin C, 7 times stronger defense, and twice the luminosity on that skin. Now, you can use Biolumin C serum in the morning and in the evening underneath your moisturizer. Alternatively, maybe you've got retinol that you would probably use that at night, and then you're going to use Biolumin C in the morning. And you can also use something like Phyto Nature serum. So you can use that maybe in the night and then Biolumin C serum in the morning. Alternatively, if you just want to use your Biolumin C serum on its own, then that's fine as well. So next is obviously your moisturizer. So we've got a choice of 2. You can use your Dynamic Skin Recovery or your actual Pure Light. Now, your Dynamic Skin Recovery has got a peptide that acts as that sugar trap, so literally trapping the sugar molecules not to break down your collagen, but it also helps to hydrate and treat that aging and protect the skin with the actual SPF that we have in it. Whereas, so I'm just going to apply about 2 pumps on that on my skin. Whereas Pure Light actually helps with, it's your moisturizer and SPF, and it helps to protect that skin. But because of the oligopeptide that's in the skin, and specifically oligopeptide 34, it actually reduces your melanin production by 33%. Now that is super amazing. And what it also does is obviously hydrate the skin, but it also exfoliates. So Pure Light also exfoliates the skin, where it actually has that pumpkin fruit ferment in it that gently exfoliates the skin whilst you're using this product, which is absolutely safe for daytime use, obviously. So you can end off, it's really your choice to end off with the Skin Perfect Primer. And your Skin Perfect Primer is what's going to prime the skin. It's going to mattify the skin if you do like to have that matte appearance, but it's going to build or defend itself against aging. It's got that peptides in to also help with the skin's building of collagen, hydrating that skin, minimizing those fine lines and wrinkles, but also giving you that luminosity and that sheer glow on the skin with the added SPF of 30, which is a physical form, so safe for sensitive users. So that you can finish off with as well. And then after that, you will then go straight into obviously recommending your Pro Skin 30 and Pro Skin 60. And which is amazing if you really want to include that brightening effect on the skin. And then your Pro Power Peel, which helps to advance the brightening with using Ultra Bright. So by using Ultra Bright, you've got that 30% of lactic acid, you've got your phytic acid that really helps to brighten and hydrate and access that antioxidant and prevents that pigmentation from forming. And of course, you've got your mucofungal extract just to stimulate that cell turnover at the same time. So from there, we've also launched our Biolumin C eye serum. So brand new one. And Biolumin C eye serum is like Biolumin C serum, but for the eye area, because the eye area is quite a delicate eye area and you need molecules that's small enough to penetrate quite deep into that skin. So this is what's going to help with the brightening, the firming, and the hydration on the skin. So it's got the papain enzymes that is cross-linked. So it's actually 5 times more potent on the skin by gently exfoliating that skin. And you can use this morning and night, and you're going to use just 1 drop. So I'll just showcase 1 drop onto your fingers. And you're going to pat that on your orbit bone, and you will end off with 3 big circles. So literally help to brighten and defend that eye area that is so delicate, and that's the first place where we see aging usually. But of course, it acts as that preventative measure, but it also has that mushroom ingredients in to help minimize fine lines and also hydrate the skin at the same time with your vitamin C complex of your 2 most stable form of vitamin C's, and of course building collagen with your palmitoyl tripeptide as well. So I really want to share with you that please share your photos with us on social media of you using your Biolumin C serum and show your most illuminating skin. And so share that with us, please. We'd love to see your photos and anything that you'd like to say about Biolumin C serum. So use the hashtag BrightSkin, hashtag DermalogicaSA, and of course, hashtag Biolumin C serum. Now, a last little tip is just to tell your clients to include in the actual diet food that is high in vitamin C as well. So think about your oranges, think about your kiwis, your cooked broccoli, your spinaches, and your red and your green peppers as well. And then don't forget to supplement vitamin C. So I've got my vitamin C supplement over here to really help to boost our immune system from the inside as well, specifically during this time that we are in lockdown. So that brings me to the end of my session. And the last little thing I just want to share is that they have announced that all of our cleansers and our conditioning body wash is part of the essentials that you are allowed to go and purchase. So feel free to purchase it online. Tell your clients that they can purchase it online. Make sure that they use your affiliate code for your store so that your store will still get the commission. And it will get delivered in 3 to 5 days to their houses whilst in lockdown. So making sure that they protect their skin with their correct cleansers. And of course, we've got the Cleanse and Glow Trio that also we will be able to deliver. So that's your Cleanse and Glow Trio, where you've got your pre-cleanse, your special cleansing gel, and your daily microfoliant in one for 1,699. So amazing 3 products to really help cleanse that skin and brighten that skin as much as possible. So that brings me to the end of the session. And if you've got any comments, please just share that with us. Thank you. Bye.